To keep their Edge SUV nice and sharp, Ford has granted it an update. You might even say it's been refreshed in the middle of its life cycle.
I know we've really overused our mid-cycle refresh graphic. How about we keep it low-key this time, and for funsies, hide it throughout the video, Where's Waldo style.
With the Spot the Graphic game as our MacGuffin, let's learn all about the latest Ford Edge. Quick reminder, it's a mid-size two-row SUV. While rugged, adventurous types who want mid-size SUVs will gravitate towards the Jeep Grand Cherokee or maybe Honda Passport, Edge buyers are treated to a more domesticated type of on-road competence.
The Edge's dynamic demeanor is quiet and comfortable with a dash of handling flair. The steering wheel doesn't convey a lot of intel about what the front tires are doing, but a quick ratio and comparatively agile handling keep things interesting.
Adding to that fun is the Edge ST. In addition to sport seats, 20 or optional 21-inch wheels, a sport suspension, sportier styling, and an ST-specific sport driving mode, the Edge ST, like our tester here, features an exclusive 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, sending its ample power groundward via a standard all-wheel drive system.
Floored from a stop, the ST springs forth like, you know how a cat will sometimes suddenly run out of a room for no particular reason? Kind of like that.
The 2.7-liter EcoBoost is clearly my preferred mill, but the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder powering all other trims is plenty eager. And just so we're clear, here's what the basic non-ST Edge looks like. If you care about fuel economy, the 4-cylinder is the right choice. Knocking 1 mpg off of each of those numbers is a $1,995, we'll just call it $2,000 all-wheel drive system. Regardless of trim, all Edges utilize an adequately competent 8-speed automatic transmission, feature inoffensive automatic engine start-stop abilities that can be deactivated, and afford a max tow rating of 3,500 pounds. For internal cargo hauling, there's a generous 39.2 cubic feet behind the rear seats, supplemented by modest underfloor storage. That's substantially more space than the Chevy Blazer or Nissan Murano.
Adding to the practicality are storage slots here and here for, I don't know, flares?
Dropping the 60-40 split rear seats creates a large, useful load floor, but raise those seats and there's lots of space for adults.
Assuming I qualify as an adult. Head and knee clearance are great, and there's a lot of space under the front seat to poke my toes. I also like the fact that the seat does recline, but it does not slide like many of the Edge's competitors.
Elsewhere, the Edge's cabin merges easy usability, generally nice materials, standard rear vents, and handy storage nooks throughout the cabin, including this hidden area beneath the instrument panel and on top of the dash.
Be warned, the dash cover is somehow more plasticky than plastic.
On the infotainment front, the base Edge SE has a sad little 4.2-inch screen, but all other trims include an 8-inch Sync 3 unit with quick reactions, an easily comprehensible layout, and standard smartphone integration via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, giving you good reason to move at least one notch up the trim ladder to the $3,000 pricier SEL trim. Speaking of, the cheapest SE trim starts around $31,000, including destination charges, and comes standard with manual cloth seats, keyless access with push-button start, 8 airbags, and a backup camera with a washer nozzle. Clearly, this thing was designed for Detroit winters. Ford also smartly includes the Copilot 360 Driver Assist Suite as standard, featuring blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking. Fling money at your Edge, and you can add adaptive cruise control, leather, heated and ventilated seats, dual-zone automatic climate control,
a foot-activated liftgate that actually works as described,
plus front and rear parking sensors and a forward-facing 180-degree camera that enhances situational awareness when pulling into traffics. Traffics? How did I screw that up?
If, like most people, you've given up on learning how to park, Ford's automatic parking system can help. Just push a button and then follow the instructions of your new robot overlord. Space found. Drive forward. putting your hands up is a sign of submission. Is that gonna work? Right into the curb. Robot 0, humans 1. Sorry, you're gonna have to learn how to park now.
Build a richly appointed titanium trim, and its sub $40,000 base price can inflate to more than $46,000. Similarly, without some option box restraint, the roughly $42,000 Edge ST can top $50,000. Then again, do you really want an ST without the $2,700 performance brake package featuring 21-inch wheels and summer tires? It's a lot to think about, huh? Comprising the competition are the similarly expensive Jeep Grand Cherokee and Nissan Murano, the value-priced Hyundai Santa Fe and Subaru Outback, and much newer entries from Honda and Chevy. It's also worth mentioning that the roomier 7-seat Ford Explorer is only a few $1,000s more than the Edge.
I've said it before, the Ford Edge brings tasteful style, roomy practicality, and a premium aura to the midsize SUV category. But with a rich roster of competitors, it's wise to investigate your alternatives.